Signs that your boyfriend is trustworthy. My name is Coach Adrian, and this is Happily Committed. I am here to help you create the relationship you want. Many women tend to be afraid of committing with their boyfriend because they're afraid to be cheated on. And it's true that infidelity does happen. But what can you do to make sure that you're picking the right guy, or that the man that you're with is not going to ultimately hurt you? The first thing that I'll say is that where there's love, there's often pain. And in order to experience deep love, you have to accept to be somewhat vulnerable. You cannot control every aspect of the romance and of the relationship. It doesn't work that way. So you have to let go a little bit, no matter what relationship you're in, even if your man is super trustworthy. Number two, if you're feeling this way, it's important to look within you and ask yourself what it is that in your past or in your environment that leads you to believe that your man may not be trustworthy. It's possible that he's showing certain signs that aren't good, but it's also possible that your fears and your insecurities are creating a false sense of reality here. And oftentimes our thoughts create our reality, and our fears can tend to manifest into reality. So if you have this profound belief that your man is going to cheat, and you let those beliefs overwhelm you, the odds are that your man is going to cheat. And that's why I'm asking you here to really do some sort of introspection to understand where that insecurity is coming from. Now, there are clear signs that a man is committed, that he's a good man. If he, for example, shares his feelings and emotions with you, if he happens to be vulnerable with you, if there are no secrets in the relationship, that is a very good sign. If your man doesn't hide his phone when you're around, or if he doesn't maintain relationship with certain people that he doesn't kind of want you to see, right? Oftentimes what I've seen is that when signs that people are about to cheat is when they have these private relationships with members of the opposite sex and they don't want to introduce you, right? They say that they're just friends and they get very defensive. That is not a good sign. Or when they start to hide their phones, or when their behavior starts to all of a sudden change drastically. Is your man investing in you? Is he really truly trying to build relationships with your family members and with your friends? If he's doing all of those things, the odds are that he is serious and that he wants to make it work. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, there's no sure thing in love, and you need to constantly invest in your relationship and grow as a couple to make sure that you prevent infidelity from happening in the future. But I don't want you to live in a state of paranoia either. Anything can happen to anyone at any time. Some couples are married and infidelity happens. And other couples aren't married, aren't even exclusively dating, but are being faithful to one another. So just because you aren't married doesn't mean that you're at a greater risk here. You need to know the character. You need to really take the time to get to know the character of your significant other, and you need to let go. You need to let go. Otherwise, you will never know. Ultimately, your level of confidence and well-being can really play a big part in the stability of your marriage or of your relationship. And you need to overcome those fears and those insecurities to inspire your partner to trust you as well and to be the best version of himself. If you are constantly telling your partner that you don't trust them, that you're afraid that you're going to get cheated on, the odds are that they're not going to rise up and be the best version of themselves. So you need to trust yourself, what you bring to the power, and your capacity to choose the right man for you. And if you do those things, I'm sure that everything is going to be okay, and that you will build the type of relationship that you're proud of. If you have specific questions, if your man has done something that has caused you to lose trust in his ability to make you happy, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And it'll be my pleasure to help guide you and to provide you with a little boost. As always, keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon for another video on Happily Committed.